Hey guys, and welcome to my channel, or if you are new then definitely make sure to hit the subscribe button. My name is Jess and I post videos at least once a week. The exception of last week, as I had a viral infection. I went to the doctors, they weren't quite sure what was going on, so I wasn't able to upload, which means that I'm going to be getting back into filming this week, and hopefully I can have some scheduled videos so then I don't miss another week again. I had a few direct messages on Instagram and I had a few people just saying that they felt like my introduction video was quite short and it mostly talked about my past YouTube channel. I watched it back, I completely agree. I'm going to be doing the Tmi tag. If you didn't follow my old YouTube channel then you might not know that I've actually already done this tag, but obviously I'm now older, so things have changed and I've got different responses, so I thought it could be a cool way to, you know, recreate a video and just be able to film one for this week. I'm trying to do some, you know, just some chill out videos. Definitely going to do a lot of vlogging. My Instagram story, I got you guys to vote whether you want more sit down videos or vlogs. You guys said vlogs, so I definitely understand that. I'm just not, like, I'm feeling better, but I'm still not feeling like 100% that, you know, I'm doing heaps during the day. So sorry, it's literally so hot in here. It's literally like 31 degrees outside. So I thought let's just jump straight into it. So the first question is, what are you wearing? Pretty much I'm just wearing this dress. It's just like a little checkered dress. I have heaps of photos in this. It's just from Pretty Little Thing. Probably one of my favorite dresses. I wore it all throughout Europe. I think I wore it like 4 times in Europe, and I pretty much wear it all the time just on sunny days. Have you ever been in love? No, I haven't ever been in love. I mean, I love my family, I love my pets, I love my friends, but in terms of in love with a guy, I don't think that I've really had a really good connection with someone that I could definitely say that I loved them. I think at the time, like, you might think that you love them, but definitely once you get out of the thing, relationship or whatever, I've realized that, you know, I don't love them. Have you ever had a terrible breakup? No, I haven't had a terrible breakup. I haven't really had that many relationships. I find that, for me personally, I don't like getting into relationships unless it's with someone that, you know, I really want to be with. Otherwise, I'd just rather be single. I mean, it's less hassle, and there's no point of being in a relationship with someone if you're not 100% in it. I remember I was dating a guy, we were on and off, I think year 6, 7, 8, I think up until year 8, and he dumped me on my friend's birthday, and when my guinea pigs died, not that the guinea pigs dying is funny, but yeah, that's probably like my worst breakup, but obviously, you know, he didn't know that was going on, so no hard feelings. How tall are you? I think I'm about 5'6" or 5'5". I'm not entirely sure. I don't really measure myself to that much. How much do you weigh? I actually have no idea. We don't have any scales in my bathroom, which is next door, and that's probably a good thing because Europe fat is real, guys. Any tattoos? I don't have any tattoos at the moment. I was going to get one in Europe, but I pretty much like bitched it, so I didn't get any. But I want to get one at the end of the year just to commemorate this year. I've had an awesome year. I went to Europe. I'm going to be on the valley, so hopefully I can see some of you guys there. And yeah, it's just been an awesome year, so I would love something small just to commemorate it. I've always wanted one on my wrist, but I think I'll get something hidden, as personally, like on my wedding day, I don't want to have any tattoos showing, so it's just something that I keep in mind. Piercings. I currently have 6 piercings. I've got 2 doubles in each earlobe, and I've also got 2 forward helix. Probably can't see one of them as I need to get the front bit changed. Yeah, I have 6 piercings and they're all just in my ears. OTP, I still don't know what OTP is. You think after like 2-3 years later that I would have researched it, but yep. My favourite show is probably, I mean, I loved Geordie Shore back in the day. It's still right, it's not as good, but probably The Bachelorette. I don't really watch a lot of TV, but when I watch something on TV, I pretty much watch every episode on Netflix, and definitely like Riverdale, 13 Reasons Why. I loved those too. Favorite bands? I don't have a favorite band as such at the moment, but I'm currently obsessed with a guy that I found on Spotify. His name is Noah Kahan. I think that's how you say it, sorry if it's not, but I'll leave his links in the description if I remember. He's literally like, I literally love every single song of his. It's so good. You can listen to it when you're chilled out, when you're upset, when you're happy. It's literally the best music. I've shown him to all of my friends, and all of the friends that I've shown him to have also fell in love with him, so he is really good. Something you miss? I think I miss just being in Europe, that I met in Europe. I had the most amazing time, and I can honestly say that it's the best experience of my life. it was either to buy like a newish car or to go overseas. I chose to go overseas, and definitely if you're considering between the two, I'd definitely say go overseas. I remember a holiday more than you are a car, you know, when you're 80 years old. So favorite song, my favorite song at the moment is either Young Blood by Noah Kahan or Hold It Down. Yeah, how old are you? I'm currently 19, except I am turning 20 in about 2 months, so that's quite exciting. A Capricorn. What are you looking for in a partner? I mean, I look for quite a few things. Probably like honesty, respect, but besides that, probably my two other things are humor and, I don't know how to say the word, it's like
Today, Junior?
Continuity. I don't know, but it's like when someone's like up for anything, like I'm definitely a person to do one thing then I'll change my mind, so I definitely want someone that's willing to be up for anything type of person. It's probably my favorite trait. Favorite quote. My favorite quote, I'll have to go into my Instagram to find it. It's quite a long quote, but it's pretty much just about self-acceptance. I found this quote when I was, I think, in year 6. And when I was in year 6, I really struggled because like had no eyebrows pretty much. I had freckles, I was really pale, and I just felt super gross. And I remember I thought all of my friends were gorgeous, and I just sort of felt blah about myself, and this quote really resonated with me. Never be ashamed of yourself, because you were born into one skin. You can scar it, stretch it, burn it, mark it, tan it, peel it, but you're always in it, so you may as well learn to love it. And I think it's so important to, you know, have self-love. I mean, obviously I don't like everything about myself. I'm definitely not someone that can definitely say they love themselves 100%, but you know, hopefully eventually throughout my life I can get to that point. Favorite actor? I only have one. My favorite color is definitely white. I mean, I know it's a shade, but pretty much I'm trying to get my whole bedroom white. Different videos, I'll obviously film in different spots and you'll be able to see my room, or if you guys want, I can do a room tour, but yeah, definitely white. Soft. Loud music or soft? Definitely soft. I'm not so much of a loud person. I don't mind loud music like when I'm going out or like when I'm going to town or something, but definitely if I'm just chilling in my room, I definitely like soft music. Where do you go when you're sad? Probably I just go to bed, I catch up with friends, I go for a drive, but most of all I just sit in bed, I grab my laptop, watch a sad movie, cry out my feelings, and I feel 10 times better. How long does it take for you to shower? How long does it take? I mean, it really depends whether I have to shave, tan, exfoliate and all of that sort of stuff. If it's just like a general day, then probably like 2 minutes. I just wash my hair, just, you know, wash the bod, and then I jump on out. But yeah. How long does it take you to get ready in the morning? I mean, it sort of depends. If I'm not wearing makeup, I literally just brush my hair, put on some clothes, and I'm out the door. If I'm doing makeup, then probably maybe like 45 minutes, and that includes like hair, makeup, outfit, and out the door. Have I ever been in a physical fight? No. Okay. It wasn't a physical fight, but like there was this girl and she was like starting beef with one of my friends at Group the Moose, so I told her that, like, you know, to off, and I remember she kicked me in the leg. Turn on. A guy that smells good, and a turn off is a guy that doesn't smell good. Reason I joined YouTube. I joined YouTube back in year 12, currently second year out of high school, and I started YouTube because I loved watching other people's videos, and I thought, why can't I create my own? I was doing travel vlogs, so I wanted to share pretty much what SA has to offer. I'm obviously, you know, I don't have as much time as I did back then, so I don't really go on road trips all that often, but just to be able to share my life. And I always find these videos, whether they're videos of my friends or videos just of myself, it shows you how much you grow and it shows you how much you change, and it's a really cool way to document your life. I mean, I know people write journals, I'm not a writer, so I film videos. Because I think my fears is definitely heights. Even though in Amsterdam I swung off a building, I went paragliding in Switzerland, I'm still terrified of fears. I think it's more so like mechanical things. I'm scared of like elevators and all that. When I was going up the elevator in Eiffel Tower, I pretty much like freaked out. But yeah, I'm still not over my fear, definitely. The last thing that made me cry, a couple of weeks ago, I was just having a difficult time in my personal life. I don't really want to go into too much detail. I was just having situations with different people and it just got me really down. But I find that sometimes it's really good to have those moments because it makes you appreciate the friends that are there for you, as well as get the good times in your life a lot easier. I mean, it sucks when you're going through it, but there's always a reason why you're going through it, I like to think. The last time you said you love someone, I think like last night, like I mean, there's different ways of dropping I love you. I mean, I say I love you to my parents and, you know, my friends, but just in like general conversations I'll just write like I love you, ha ha ha, but it's not like a serious like I love you. Meaning behind your YouTube name, I was so creative. My YouTube name is literally just my name and my middle name. The last book you read. The last book I read was Brand New Me by Charlotte Crosby. She's one of the girls from Geordie Shore. My Nana's sister in the United Kingdom, she gave it to me because she knew I really wanted it, so I read a little bit of the plane and I've been reading it ever since. I haven't quite finished it, but I'm on my way. Show you watched. The last show I watched was the Riverdale season 2 episode 1 episode. The person you talked to, I think the last I believe that the last person that I talked to was probably Tom or Patrick, I think, or maybe even Mackenzie. I'm not quite sure. Last relationship between you and the last person you texted, my stepmom, and there was a black and white bug at the beach and I almost cried. And yeah, she's my stepmom. Really, really cute. If you have me on Snapchat, you would have seen it on my story. My favorite food is definitely Mexican. I love Mexican food, like tacos, burritos, enchiladas. But I also do love Italian food. Pretty much when I was in Europe, pretty much in every country, I pretty much had pasta. So probably my favorite food, if I had to like narrow it down to like a specific meal, would definitely have to be gnocchi. I love gnocchi. So you want to visit? I really want to visit Greece, Croatia, Spain, and Iceland. And outside of Europe, I really want to visit Bora Bora. My parents went there on their honeymoon and I'm literally obsessed with the place and I really want to go. The last place you were? Probably my bedroom. Have a crush? Difficult question. I don't want to go into that. Last time you kissed someone, I think last time, like if kiss counts as a hookup, I think it was I was in Europe. It was on the last day of my Europe tour. Time you were insulted. My friends insult me every day, so probably yesterday. Favorite flavor of sweet? I don't really have a sweet tooth. I'm more of a chocolate girl, so definitely if we're talking about chocolate, I love my milk chocolate. But yeah, I don't really like lollies that much. Instruments do you play? I don't play any at the moment, except I have learnt a few. I taught myself keyboard. I know like basic things on piano, and I used to play saxophone, so yeah. I used to play saxophone pretty much because I wanted to be Lisa Simpson when I was younger. My favourite piece of jewellery, I currently have it on, I need to go get it cleaned, is my Tiffany & Co. heart necklace, bracelet. My parents bought me both, so they're special to me. Last sport you played? It doesn't really count as a sport, but just like running. I went on a run this morning. The song you sang was, let me have a look at my Spotify. I believe it was Praying by Kesha. I pretty much never really liked Kesha's music except her new album, I'm in Love. Favorite chat up line? I don't use chat up lines much. If you know me in person, like, I don't know, like, some people think I'm quite confident, but I get really, really nervous around a bunch of new people. See a cute guy in the club, I would never go up to him pretty much. I'd always get my friends to go up to him. I don't really have the self-confidence. I mean, I'm always scared that like they're gonna reject me, so pretty much going up to guys is a no-go for me. Have you used it? Obviously not. When you hung out with someone. Yesterday I hung out with Mackenzie, we went on a beach walk, and we pretty much made it a whole day thing, so that was really fun. And how did you lose your virginity? Personally, I'm not going to disclose this on the internet. I don't know who's watching. My parents could be watching, so that could be pretty awkward, so I think that one would be one that, you know, maybe I'll tell in a later video, but for now, no. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you guys feel as if that you have gotten to know me maybe a little bit better, more on a personal level. If you guys have any video requests, definitely make sure to leave them down below. I love taking into account what you guys want to see, so definitely make sure, as I don't know what you guys want unless you tell me. Feel free to contact me via any of my social media. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and hopefully I'll see you guys in the next one. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button and hit the bell notification so you're notified every time I post. Alright, see you guys, have a good day.